Do the live stream commentary of Street Fighter from 1994, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Raul Julia, and Ming Na Wen. And we're going to do a little bit differently since I do not own this film. I'm on Tubi. The stream is going to be a little bit longer than usual because it's going to have ads. So the reason why I chose to do it on Tubi is because it is free on YouTube. But you have to have the volume turned down or else you get copyright strikes on YouTube here. The English closed caption on YouTube doesn't match up or isn't synced. But I tested the closed caption on Tubi and it matches everything from scene to scene when people are speaking. So we're going to get ready here. We are going to have some fun. It's going to be a blast. So let's get this party started. And this is a great movie to watch in the summertime. I haven't seen this in years. Like I said, it came out in '94, a long time ago. So yeah, we got our first ad here. You know, it is what it is. I mean, this expires in 3 days. So, yeah, I remember hearing about this. I remember, you know, my stepfather used to work at the mall. He would used to get game magazines that were dumped from Electronics Boutique before they became GameStop or, you know, and whatnot. So there was a section here about the movie coming out, and I remember hearing about the movie, and this was we still have video stores. I remember Blockbuster. I never got to see this in theater, by the way, but I remember Blockbuster had this out on VHS when it came out on VHS to rent. It was so hard to get this movie to rent. Every time I would go to Blockbuster, my mom and my stepfather would take me to Blockbuster. It would always be rented out. It would have the movie case, but there was no plastic case behind it. Seemed there was a copy behind the actual case, and it was so hard to get. Eventually, I got a chance to see it, and I fell in love with this movie from start to finish. It's no means by anything perfect. You know, it is what it is. You know, this is right around when Super Street Fighter 2 came out, the new challenger. So you get Cammy, DJ. You get T-Hawk. However, you do not get Fei Long in this. He is not in this movie. So, but Ming Na Wen, whoo, man, she was a perfect. She's on screen right now. She is a perfect Chun Li. I like that. We'll have to talk about later on about the new film, the casting. I think Kylie Leung is going to do a great, awesome job. And of course, you know, I think the late Raul Julia did a great job as Bison. He was sick at the time when they were filming this. I believe he had cancer. So, you know, he died shortly after the film was released. I think they have like a memorial thing for him at the end of the film here. But I know the fight between him and Guile was kind of lame because he basically got his butt kicked. Bison did. Wasn't much of a fight though, but I mean, he looked the part. He was awesome. I mean, I wish he was still here with us today. You know, it would have been awesome to see if he didn't have cancer, what the fight scenes would have been like. I think it would have been epic between him and Van Damme. But yeah, you cannot go wrong. There's Adrian Bernarski, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 and Texas Chainsaw Massacre the beginning, and Miguel Nunez from Friday the 13th Part 5, who was Demon, and he was also in Return of the Living Dead. He is DJing this, so that's going to be pretty cool to see that. And I actually get to meet the guy this coming up November, hopefully. You know, you got to wonder about these conventions if these people do not cancel out. I think the guy they got for Barlog here is excellent. I think he looks really good. 50 Cent is going to be playing Barlog in the new film coming out next year. But, I mean, I never knew that Chun Li was a reporter. I think she might be a reporter in disguise, maybe. because I know she's with Interpol. I know if they with the animated cartoons and the games, she's um, Interpol agent or something. I know one of my friends who I met through a friend of mine. He doesn't think Ming Na Wen is attractive looking. I think she is, and to this day she is. And she looks great. She was on Agents of Shield and stuff like that. Now the guy that plays Edmund Honda here, he had just passed away. I think about a year ago. So I think some of the casting in this film was good. I think they nailed Chun-Li really well with Ming Na Wen. Van Damme, even though he's from Belgium, he's playing Guile. But at that time, who else were they able to get at that time in '93 when they were filming it? Because this movie came out in '94. Minogue, she's an actual singer. I think she was a pretty good pick for Cammy. I mean, I wish she would have had like the longer hair. I mean, she was believable. She was believable as Cammy. Greg Rainwater, who plays T-Hawk, so pretty good. Characters we never characters that didn't fight in this was of course DJ, Dalsim. You don't get to see Dalsim look the way he's supposed to be in the game until near the end of the film, with the whole explosion and stuff. But Blanca is pretty good. It's going to be interesting to see what Jason Momoa does with the character in the new film. I had wished that with the Street Fighter 35th Anniversary Collection, I wish they would have included the Street Fighter the movie, the game, on the PlayStation 1 on that. That's a game lost in time, pretty much. Saigat, I really like what they had Saigat because you got West Studi playing Saigat in this, and he's Cherokee Indian, and I'm a quarter Cherokee Indian, so representing the nation, Cherokee Nation, Greg Rainwater is also Indian. I don't know what tribe he's from. Man, how can you not love Ming Na Wen? Or Ming Na Wen, man. I mean, how can you not love her, man, the way she looks and stuff like that? There's Vega. I like the dude that they played Vega. I forgot his name. But he looked good. He didn't have the blonde hair like the Vega character does in the games, but or in animated movies and stuff. But very good, better than what they had for Legend of Chun-Li, the Street Fighter movie with Christian Kirk. That version of Vega was terrible. I think it was one of the singers of Black Eyed Peas. The dude looked really cool. I mean, he made it believable. I think that was good casting there. Now, I just watched some of this on YouTube like last week, and there is a real martial artist that's amongst Saigat's men here, and I didn't realize it when I saw it years ago when I was a kid. Of course, I didn't know who he was back then. You get Benny the Jet Ortiz, I think that's how his last name is, but I'm going to call him Benny the Jet because that was his nickname. He is Native American Indian mixed with Spanish, and you can tell by him when you look at all the other men, his face looks very, very unique. I mean, I did not know he was in this film. Like back then, I didn't know. I didn't discover Benny the Jet until a couple weeks ago. I was on YouTube and I came across somebody that had never lost in a fight or something, and and there he was, being interviewed and showing demonstrations and stuff. But we're going to be seeing Benny here in a second here. Like I said, he's got a very unique facial feature. There he is, right there in the front. And he looks menacing though, but from what I've seen him being interviewed and stuff, he's a real sweet guy too. He's the one that made kickboxing, is what it is, I guess. Yeah, West Studi, man. Definitely one of my heroes. And in Living Color, oh man. We didn't really get to see West Studi fight. We're going to take him and Vega. We're going to take on Ken and Ryu in the Shadow Law facility. Cool thing like that was in the game, they give them like their actual traditional attire that they're supposed to have. Because it's funny because you get West Studi, but then you get him with the kickboxing trunks on and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. Cammy had the one piece like swimsuit attire, like she does in the games. And this is it. Like I said, you get Andrew Bernarski was awesome as Zangief, though. I mean, he looked just like Zangief. I mean, I think they picked the right guy for that. Dr. Dhalsim, he's a prisoner for Madman Bison. I often wonder what what the M stands for in Bison. M Bison. Could it be Mad Bison? Hey, it could be. You never know. And this is just a hidden. I mean, this is just a hidden gem, man, right here. I mean, it's the only thing. Another thing that was very different about this film here, guys, is that they don't show them doing their special moves like they do in the game with the Hadouken thing. I think Ken or Ryu does it, but it doesn't have the ball. They just go like this. And then Guile does the flash kick with no special effects. So it was all, without their special effects for the moves. So it is what it is. I mean, there's really nothing you can do, but I actually, you might want to call me crazy about this, but I actually like this film better than Mortal Kombat 95. I mean, that's my opinion. Here we go. We're getting ready for supposedly the fight between cage fight between Ryu and Vega. Man, he looks so scary. Benny the Jet does. I mean, he looks like he's when some people look at him, it's like what the heck is he? Because he's got that unique facial feature, something you've never seen before. Damien Chapa as Ken. That was a pretty good choice. But they don't match up. But this is like before their, like when you get like the Alpha games and stuff like that, and animated movies and stuff like that. But I mean, the Ryu and Ken characters aren't really what they were supposed to be like in this movie here. I mean, Ryu was supposed to be a real serious character. Love the backflip. Vega does. Oh, that is cool. I often wondered, like when they did this, like where did they film this stuff at? And looking on Vega right when that girl puts down that sign when she sees the physique on Ryu here. He's like, what the Vegas? Like, what the hell? He's just like watching how he's waving it around. Tell him once Ryu gets beaten here, it's gonna be his turn. It's gonna be Ken's turn next against Vega. I often wonder. I have to maybe I might have to do some research, but I don't know what Vega's fighting style really is. And here we go. Gal and his team just crashed the party. All under arrest. Even Swanda, the Japanese guy that's getting up here and speaking, he's in the game. Character was made for the movie, but I mean, to look at Van Damme in this film, and it's like, who? I mean, again, like I said earlier, who else could they have gotten for Guile back in '93 to do this film when they were filming it? You couldn't have Chuck Norris. I mean, it made perfect sense having Van Damme because he's a martial artist and he kind of matched the look of what Guile was supposed to look like. But you don't get to see too much Van Damme fight scenes in this at all. That's one drawback about the film. But I like the fact that we get to see more Van Damme's acting skills put to the test here, man, which I think was really, really epic. Something different, something that we haven't seen before, because we've seen him fight in Bloodsport, Kickboxer, it's the stuff in the '80s and stuff like that. I believe Double Impact was out way before this one. Here we go. They're gonna get ready to gang up on him. These other prisoners are ganging up on Ken and Ryu. Oh! Oh, these three are talking. These two are taking down the entire prison. I'm wondering where the hell they got that bone claw thing. Oh! Well, it's a rumble out there in the prison yard right there. I forgot the Allied forces. I believe that's what Guile's with. I love how each of the members of the Allied forces they have the flag of the country that they're from. I thought that was really cool. A real cool touch. We're slowly getting to see Charlie getting transformed into Blanca. Got the mutagens getting ready to put him for the orange hair and the green skin, and 49%. I believe this movie might take place maybe in one day. I'm not really sure. We're at another commercial break here, so I've been a big fan of Street Fighter since I was a kid, since I got introduced to the game. Also with Mortal Kombat as well. So I was playing actually Mortal Kombat 1 earlier. I was playing Johnny Cage with the Jean-Claude Van Damme Bloodsport skin. and they got, I don't know whether it's they got Van Damme to do the voiceover for the character or not, but I mean it's almost identical to how Van Damme would sound. But very very cool. It's not the best Mortal Kombat. We're talking about Mortal Kombat One, the newest one, the last one that came out, not the original one from the early '90s. Man, I'm just thinking about this new Street Fighter movie that's coming out. Roman Reigns as Akuma. It just I'm baffled by it because I mean I don't know what they're gonna do. I cannot wait to see what the costumes are gonna look like for them. I mean you gotta have Chung Li in a Chung Li accurate costume. You had it with Ming Na Wen in this film here, and it was cool looking. It wasn't the blue; it was the red. And Michael Duncan Clark played Barlong in Street Fighter: Legend of Chung Li. Yeah, that was all right. I think the guy that played him in this one was good. Was really good. I can't wait to see what I cannot wait to see what 50 Cent does with Barlog in the new film. I cannot wait for that at all. I mean that's gonna be epic. It really is. There's a lot of commercials in this. The movie's an hour and 40 minutes. All right, here we go. This is where Guile brings out Ken and Ryu and showing them what's going on, making sure. I think he had briefly discussed with them after this about setting everything up, setting his secret death up and stuff like that. Spoiler if you guys haven't seen the film. Man, I wish I knew how Van Damme was here in this film when he did it. You try to justify your con games by telling yourselves you men stealing from criminals. Now, are you the same as I got in Bison? Or am I right and you're different? I love the way Van Damme smiles over my dead body and he smiles. Oh, that was epic. Get ready to see when we get ready to see Benny the Jet here again. He's right behind Vega. Sagat scares these guys in here. Where he wants to sit at, they move. Ryu hands Rosa keys. Look at that. T-Hawk trying to get in there and oh, Allied Nations. Yep, I was right about that. Allied Guile and them are with the Allied Nations. Oh, got him. I'm wondering if that was really. That had to have been Ming Na doing that somersault and throwing that tracking device on there. When I first saw this, I was like, man, did he? I mean, did they kill him or was it a setup? You know, and yeah, he had talked to Ken. He had talked to Ken Gal. I bet you Tendo and Gal talked to Ken and Rio. Hey, Face. Hope everything's going great. Have you seen Street Fighter from '94? Van Damme, Raul Julia, and Ming Na Wen. It's a pretty good one. I still like it. I mean, you don't get to see them do their special moves. I mean, you see a couple of them, like, you know, I know Gal does the flash kick, but it doesn't have the special effect with it. I can't wait to see who this. I mean, this new actor that's Walt Goggins, I guess, is going to be playing Bison in a new film. It'll be interesting to see what he does. I think with Neil McDowell, it was a lost opportunity with him because I know he was, I think, hyped up to play Bison. He was going to get the red hat, the red suit, and everything else. But you see with Raul Julia here. And Miguel Nunez. They had a lot of great actors. You had, like I said, you had Van Damme, you had Raul Julia, Ming Na Wen, you had um, Wes Studi, you had Miguel Nunzio, Macaulay Minogue, you had Andrew Bernarski. I mean, just some great stuff here, man. Here, Bison's giving them a lecture, saying that he's not for evil but for good. It's like saying he's the good guy and everybody else is the bad guy because you're trying to stop him. It's amazing he was able to pull off these lines and stuff and act the way he's doing right here with him having cancer. By Sonica. I mean, he looked it too, man. He looked like General M. Bison. Looks like the Pentagon, but it's the Bison logo. Clear the press. Ross and Mike on the coastal highway heading north. Man, we got interference. I'm just reading some of the dialogue because I got it on closed caption. Yeah, there she is. She's in her stealth costume. Gonna investigate here. She's the only one that can sign the expense counts. GNT. And here we go. I remember seeing the trailer for this, and we get to the scene where she's already dressed up, and she gets inside the building here, the AM building here, where they're established at, and there's a scene where she turns really quick, and I remember that. I just remember seeing the trailer way back when, back in '94. I was at my grandmother's house, and I remember seeing it. Remember all those digital technology devices were really big. She's got this, it's like a GPS tracker or something she has. Yeah, like the part where she turns with it and looks. That scene was in the trailer. I remember that. Oh man. Leading her right to Giles' body. You see me coming up. Here's a homing device right there. And there's his body on the other side, covered up. Oh, she jumps half a foot. It took her 20 years to get this far. And I love her story because Bison did kill her father. I love that part where she says, I don't want Bison alive, I want his head," the way she says it. And the look, her eyes. I love how she. I have to wonder, I mean, if I would ever meet Ming now, when I tell you, I would love to know, see if she did her own stunts, because there's a scene where she's in the Chun-Li costume, and she does the flying kick to Bison. It looks like about that'd be a question to ask. Maybe not, but whatever meet her about that. And what a woman! Yeah, what a woman that is. They're somewhere else now in this film. They're at like a. It looks like a the warlords of Shadaloo. The warlords of all over the places are coming together. Barlong, Honda, and Chun-Li are in disguise. Oh! The lid on the barrel, it said Capcom. That's an Easter egg. I didn't even notice that until now, and I've seen this movie. I've seen this movie a long time ago and stuff. I've seen it a couple times, but the last time was very, very long time ago. But man, that's cool. The lid on this barrel says Capcom on it. She stops right there. When she turns around and sees it's Bison. Back to business. The size of that weapon. I guess that's what crime lords do. They sell weapons, money, weapons, and all that stuff. Oh man. Now that's her payment. What if I were to share the country with you? And share the country with him? Oh man. And he's wanting to see the color of his money. He's wanting to see the money. It's going to be Bison dollars, you know? I'll never forget this. Oh! Here we go. The money. Ah, Bison dollars. Is this a joke? It says. This money isn't worth the paper it's printed on. £5 British. That is the exchange rate. The Bank of England will set once I've kidnapped. Forgot who. Calls him a raving lunatic. Oh man, here we go. You know, this movie here, we don't get to see it on TV at all. It's barely even played. Ken and Ryan are gonna walk into this thing like, what the hell's going on? Oh, this is crazy. This is perfect. This is perfect setup right here. The look on Bison's face. It's going all the way down. Oh man. Get the famous line from Zangief. Quick, change the channel. Oh man, the special effects, the blow up specs right here is awesome, man. I'm getting caught in the moment of it, guys. I mean, I love watching this film. And we're back to the commercial breaks here. Since this is the first movie I'm watching on Tubi with ads, we'll see how this goes. There's quite a few movies I like to watch on here to do a live stream commentary. We'll see how that actually goes. But man, this is epic. You know, just doing it this way. I know I'm pretty sure I'm not the only YouTuber that live streams movie like that live streams movies on Tubi and stuff with ads. But hey, it works for me, man. Plus, this movie expires in 3 days on Tubi, so it will not be on Tubi within 3 days. So I decided, hey, let's do this tonight and let's get it done and just have some fun with it. I have no idea what movie I'm gonna watch for my next live stream commentary. I might take some time off from doing some of them and just maybe doing some live stream gaming at night when I have time. Hmm. They just, these whole deals. I mean, going back to video games, the Street Fighter game, they just released the first trailer the trailer for Sagat for Street Fighter 6. He's a DLC. His DLC will be arriving in August. I'm thinking about buying him. I've always loved that character for some reason. Especially when he got to the Alpha games, because in the regular Street Fighter 2 games, he's like real skinny. He's not really muscular. But when you get to Street Fighter Alpha, man, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, I mean, they really, made him into a powerhouse. I mean, the physique he has and everything, and that he's built up. You want us at you tracking these guys now? Here we are. Uh-oh. Interrogation room. They will talk or they will die. I remember the interrogation scene with them too, with that interrogator guy. Hilarious. Oh! 11 hours. Look at those. I mean, those people, man. Hostages and stuff. Look at that. Older people, all different age groups. Yeah, this all happened. This all happens in one day. Yeah, it all happens in one damn day, guys. Man, some beautiful buildings, man. Look at that. Oh, here we are in the interrogation chamber. Let me show you how we treat foreigners in Shadowloo. Oh man. Oh, yeah, I lied down for a sec. Yeah, it's a good way. Good way to say it. My mind is one place and my body's in another. The only thing that was really bad about this film too, another one thing I thought was kind of one thing I thought was kind of bad was they don't get their. This is how they get their karate gis. Ken in the red and Ryu in the white. This is where you get people out there wanting to cancel all this right here. Tell them to forget about it. I think this is yeah. Here we come to the part where I think this I don't know. I forgot the person here that's getting to get out of this thing, but they're gonna give up the ransom money, I guess. I love this speech right here he gives. We can all go home. Yeah, they all want to go with him, yeah. I did the same thing too, man. I'd be saying, hey, I ain't going home. We're gonna we're gonna end Bison's reign. Here we go. Move it, move it. Man, they're getting ruddy, man. They're ready to fight and everything, man. I don't think we went a little too far with the whole boat scene with having Colonel F. Gal on it. But I mean, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, it was 20 years ago. You hadn't promoted yourself as to general yet. Yeah, there she's got that costume on. It's not the traditional costume, but it comes as close. And years later, they when they did Street Fighter Alpha, her hairstyle with the buns on the sides, it's just like that in Street Fighter Alpha. So I think when they did Street Fighter Alpha, they took note of that hairstyle she's got. I love the speech that Raul Julia gives his Bison here. For me, it was Tuesday. I'm sorry, I don't remember any of it. She looks at him like, you don't remember? The day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. Get a big kick out of that. Oh man, this guy's having some hard liquor to drink. Guess what can I do to go ahead and crack that guy's back, make him go in pain? Oh! Our fanatics. I think he said he could lead us outside. Oh man. Oh, that's freaky. That chandelier is nothing but bones. I love the part when he says to her, it's coming up too. Nobody's ever seen you fight. Right when she mentions about the martial arts that she does. I studied the martial arts from 3 continents. So that one day she can meet him and beat him, and revenge her father. Pretty much the same thing, but I just love these lines. Oh, here we go. He's getting up. Here we go. You see, no one has ever seen you in combat. You always hide behind your sumo and your boxer. Well, he's going to be in a shock for his life here, guys. You never even threw a single punch. I know women, and you are harmless. Well, you think again. I'm wondering if it was all her doing that, man. I wonder. The look on his face, he had that glass, that drink of his. He moves forward. He's seen her snap that cable between her wrist restraints. Oh, that evil look. $54. Pretty awesome looking boat that he's driving, man. There's Blanca. Had Dawson brainwashing him to be a menace. He just switched to some lighter stuff. He's gonna switch it, I think. There you go. Getting to another break here. Coming up. Yeah, it starts in a second. Yeah, so what he was doing with Blonde Sim, Bison wanted him to be the perfect killing machine, right? So he had Blanca watch all these horrific things, chaotic things. So Dr. Dalsim goes ahead and switches it to the more positive stuff to make him more not, chaotic. I think Polanco looked pretty good in this. My only fear about Jason Momoa being the characters, I really hope that they tell Jason Momoa he has to shave his beard and mustache. Because if you're gonna have Blanca with a beard and mustache, it ain't gonna look right, or isn't gonna look right. So. Here comes all these mines in the water coming up. I remember this scene pretty good. He dodges all of them. They're going in like hyper with stealth, I believe. Or trying to. Yeah, here we are. Oh. I wait. The music is epic, man. He's really going to town. Look at that. Alright, stealth mode compromised. Server busted, man. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh, man. I thought that were mines. He was gonna dodge too. The collection, see your ass is 6 months overdue, and it's mine. I guess you didn't see that one, did you? I love that hover thing that Bison's in. He's gonna go ahead and get in there and. And now, Miss Zhang, you will witness firsthand the power that you run. Oh, that's so cool. Uh, an arcade Joy console thing. Oh, there's the mines. He's gonna dodge them all except for one. They're all on edge up there. Oh man. And there we are. Oh. Over. Oh man. Oh. mechanism right in the back of that. I think it's an extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Oh man. Oh gosh. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, Blanca's gonna come out. Oh, here we go. Great stuff. I'm not doing much talking, but man, I'm just like I said, I'm just looking for the moment. Man, this is something. Yeah, a guy out there cooking where they were at, and there ain't nobody there. Yeah, Greg Rainwater, Shirky. Oh man, Rainwater, yes, T-Hawk. They're getting ready to infiltrate the Bison domain here. He's going down. I mean, that'd be so freaky going down that. All these poor people were going to get massacred by Blanca. But I think it would be pretty. I think it would be really cool to go down that on a rope like that. I mean, of course, right there, that was not Van Damme. I can go back. I could probably go back and play, but I'm not going to do this in live stream. But the scene when he was coming down, you can tell from the side view it wasn't Jean Claude Van Damme. It was his stunt double. hour and 16 minutes here. Gal's gonna come face to face with Charlie pretty soon. Oh, there he is. Yeah, they turned him into that. Hmm. It's giving these hostages a lecture here. Yeah, his control board up there, it's got the arcade joystick buttons, man. It's pretty cool. You know, that's another thing I didn't really realize either at the time. Nobody can deliver these lines like Raul Julia could. Yeah, all hell's breaking loose now. Oh, he got that guy right in the back. Man. All right, here we go. The shootout is beginning now. It's a three for all in here. Weapons and stuff, guns, everything. I would definitely love to know where they filmed this at. I want to say it looks like Thailand. Oh, he body slams. Honda body slams Zangief. They went right through the floor. Oh man, just the way he smashed that tiny screen was just epic. I mean, I love this. And this whole shootout scene inside the Bison facility is awesome. It's we're gonna get ready a preview of Ken and Ryu versus Vega and Sagat coming up here. Now West Duty, if I remember correctly, with Sagat, he didn't do too much. But his presence as Sagat, I really liked a lot. DJ looking around, DJ's gonna disappear. Oh, what a nice shot. Alright, we're at another commercial break here. So things are really getting epic. I love the third act of the film because there's a lot of action to it. I think the third act is probably the best. I think the third act is the best part of this entire film. When they infiltrate and they take down Bison and the Bison soldiers, all that stuff. The battle between Zangief and Honda is epic. It's funny. There's a scene that'll be coming up where Honda and his other soldier, his other comrade soldier, they flip through the channels, and then here they see Honda and Zangief just fighting with the Godzilla sound effects. It's pretty funny. So we get to that point there. We're coming up. Is right now we're watching like a commercial with like trucks, Nissan stuff. I mean, this live stream is going to be a little bit longer than usual because of these commercials in it, but hey, it's okay. So all I know is I'm still filming, so all right. I got up early. I had to get a haircut, as you guys notice. This is what I got. I usually get it this short. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of, I haven't decided what my future is going to be like with doing live stream commentaries. Um, I thought about doing a Marvel movie, but I want to wait until I get like an actual like Chromebook to do something like that. 'Cause I can, do those a little bit longer instead of doing them on my phone here. Because some of those Marvel movies are long. All right, here we go. We're back, man. We are back with this movie. And it's really going to town against the Bison troops. Oh, here we go. They're backing up because the AN forces are there. Yeah, this fight that's coming up between Bison, like I had said, it is very very weak because of the state that Raul Julia was in at the time. I think if he hadn't had cancer, I think it would have been a better fight scene. Because basically, this is just him getting the smackdown put on him. Here we are. Right here's the scene where they had the guys doing this for Honda and Zangief. Look at that. I like that. It's so cool, funny. Oh, yeah. This was. I mean, to me, this. I mean, this was an ass whooping on Bison, man. But he managed just to hang in there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they were saying stunt doubles right here or not. I mean, it had to have been right here, but that was Raul Julia. If Raul Julia really did that kick, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is gonna be nothing right here. It's. I mean, Bison is just getting beat. Now if that was if, I still say if he was well enough, man, it would be. I think the fight would have been epic. He does get in a couple shots, man. I mean, they do it, but oh, oh, there's the flash kick. The flash kick, man. Thought the special effects though, but here we go. dead. That's what you think. Electrical shock. Oh. Here we go. Oh, the look on Van Damme's face here. Oh, man. Oh, the special effects for the lightning. You know, it was okay. Oh, man. Here, look. DJ, he's going right for the money. Hey, Ken, you really going to steal that statue? That was winning. All right, here we go. The Psycho Crusher's coming up. I think this movie is where he lunges forward like in the games. The Psycho Crusher. A little fight between Vega and Ryu here. I thought it was pretty good. It's more like a cat and mouse game with Guile and Bison here. When Bison gets those powers. Oh! I find it hard to believe it was. I mean, the stunt doubles for them. That guy jumped in the air. I find it hard to believe that was Wes Studi, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm wondering if that's him really doing all the kicks. Yeah, Rhea did the Hadouken thing. Oh man. think he tried to do the kick, the spinning kick, you know. I, they probably couldn't do these special effects because, like I said, this was. I mean, this movie came out in '94. They didn't have all the technology to do the special effects. They did it for like the lightning stuff with Bison, but you know, I take it as what it is with this film. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, there are different things about it that are, you know, not right about the film. But hey, to me, it works. It's a fun film. You know, and this also gives us one last epic performance of Raul Julia here. He was insane, man. In this, man, it was epic. Oh, the signature flying, jumping, flying, spinning kick that Van Damme does. He does it in every movie, I believe. He did in Kickboxer, Bloodsport, all that. Yeah, get them out. Get those hostages out of there, guys. Get them out. That's that thing with the punches like that with Edmund Honda, the punches. That's that turbo punch. He goes like that, like that. None of their moves were special effects. I mean, they all did it on their own. I mean, you can actually tell what they were trying to go for. Here's Rio against Vega. Ooh, like that. Hondas. That was epic. Miguel Nunzio and Andrew Bernardsky once again on screen together. If you're smart, you'll save your own ass. He's a bad guy. If you know this, then why do you serve him? Because he paid me a frickin' fortune, you moron. You got paid, yeah. Zangief didn't get paid, but DJ did. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, here we go. I guess Vega was left for dead. That's as close as we got to Dawson looking like what he's supposed to look like. Here they all come and it all explodes. Man, I tell you, man. think it's Chun Li is worried about Guile. Where's Guile? You see Sagat and DJ out there swimming with that case, not knowing it's the bison money. I love that scene of Sagat cracks that thing open and realizes it's those bison dollars. Severance Pay. I'm on Barlog's side. Seems pretty wrong to me. A couple of puppets can help. Ever think of enlisting? No, 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 no. So I got laughs, just throws that money up in the air, laughing. The cool thing about this is near the end here, they're coming up and they're going to do all their poses like they do in the games. For Raul. Via Condos. Yeah, that was such a great movie, man. Yeah, that was Street Fighter 94. You know, that's the best version of Street Fighter that you could get. We're going to have to wait, like I said, we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen next March with the new movie that's coming out. Street Fighter Legends of Chun-Li was terrible, man. It was, to me, it was garbage. But this was fun, man. I've always loved watching this movie, especially around the summertime. Gives you that summertime vibe to it. You know, I didn't really say much while I was watching the video because I have not seen this movie in quite a long time, and I just got so much into it. But man, it was a good one. I mean, the effects, you know, the practical effects for their moves, they couldn't do it with they couldn't do it because they were up to date with the CGI. But I can understand that part. But I mean, to me, it's good as it is, and it's also, this is the last movie that Raul Julia ever did. It's a shame that, you know, he wasn't really well, where the fight scenes could have been better between him and Van Damme, but I mean, it was good. I mean, it was good. But anyways, this is Oracle signing out. See you guys in the next one. Take care.